This segment sponsored by Fire and Ice HVAC. Fire and Ice Heating and Cooling is a locally owned and operated HVAC business dedicated to providing top-notch heating and cooling services in Fort Wayne and the surrounding areas. And you can actually visit them at the upcoming Home and Garden Show at booth 344. And joining me today is Hunter Lazarek, who is their service technician. Hello there, Hunter.
Hello.
Welcome.
Nice to meet you.
You too. All right, so HVAC systems are something that's so important. Anyone that owns a home has one. And I know that, as people think about the maintenance of it, you all really promote them to focus on doing preventative maintenance.
Correct.
So kind of share with me that strategy.
So the main reason for that is to prevent emergency calls, so you're not down without heat for an extended amount of time. The main points is getting everything checked out, making sure it's safe. As most important thing there is safety. There's a lot of things that we can catch ahead of time that could potentially cause health hazards.
Yeah.
But yeah, for the most part, it's to save you time and not have to have another service tech come out in the middle of winter and you're cold, or in the middle of summer and hot. But yeah, for the main reasons is to save money too. So.
Oh, absolutely, because we say prevention is better than a cure.
Correct.
And so how often should someone get maintenance done?
So every 6 months roughly. So 1 month, once part you're doing the furnace, and then the next 6 months you're going to do the AC. Normally AC in the spring, and then in the fall time you're looking at the furnace.
And what type of costs are associated with that?
So here at Fire and Ice, we have a Fire and Ice service plan, or the FISP like we like to call it.
Okay.
It's $169.95. That includes the 2 visits, priority service, 10% off parts and labor, and then you get like I said, one heating visit, 1 cooling visit.
Yes, and part of the prevention is like people may not feel that something is actually wrong. So can you share with me just something that you've seen as you've gone out that maybe people are like, oh, my furnace is fine, and then you actually find something that could be detrimental?
So a lot of times the customer thinks it's fine as long as it's heating, and there's a lot of times that the furnace can overheat and it can actually cool off, and it will reset. And a lot of times you'll have a furnace that's overheating because their filter needs changed, or there's sometimes blower speeds need adjusted, or over time that blower gets dirty, which is another reason to get a blower cleaning. And overheating, it can stop your furnace for about 3 minutes, and if it cools off, it will start back up, and you'll never notice you had a problem. Versus it can get past that, middle of the night, gets really cold, overheats really bad, and then you're off for 3 hours, and that's when people will notice. So the main thing is just that preventative maintenance is always going to keep you from having, especially like an overheating. We're going to get your filters checked. We're going to make sure when to change them. We're going to look at that blower, make sure it's clean, and basically make sure your furnace is going to run for you majority of the season, which obviously nothing's perfect. Something can happen, but for the most part, we're going to get you going. So.
Yes, and we are having a very cold winter here in Indiana, so we have to have our furnace. And I know that you talked about 10% off of parts and labor if you come out to do this evaluation, but you actually have a really nice financing plan.
Correct.
So break that down for me.
So it's 60 months, same days, same as cash. So basically you're paying the loan off as long as you pay it within that 60 months. You're not paying any extra interest or anything else. So it's it's just free loan. So.
Yeah, 60 months is incredible, because I'm pretty sure that can get kind of costly depending on how long you wait,
right,
and how bad the damages are.
And we can obviously do lower than the 60 months as well. So, but yeah, it helps a lot of people.
Yeah, and each year you all are at the Home and Garden Show, which is just the mega event that people really look forward to visiting, because they get to have more one-on-one interaction and be able to ask questions. So you all will be at 344.
Right.
And so I know you've been out there a few times, so talk to me just about the engagement, the interaction, what the experience is like there.
It tends to be a lot of fun, as we're just normal people having conversations, and people ask a lot more. I wouldn't say a lot more there than they would at their actual house, but they can get questions answered, and sometimes that's the little kick they need to say, hey, I do want you out. I want to have you take a look, make sure everything's safe. So, but yeah, safety is the biggest thing with the furnaces. They can definitely cause a lot of dangers. So
yeah,
definitely get them checked out.
They can. And your company being locally owned, give me a little background about how long you've been in this community and just really the culture of it.
So Fire and Ice has been around for quite a while now. I don't know the exact amount of years. I've been here almost 2 years now. I've been doing HVAC for 10 years. But yeah, Fire and Ice has been around pretty much the whole time I've been doing HVAC, so never not seen them out there. But yeah, it's locally owned. Mike's lived in the Huntertown area for a long time now. So, but yeah, everybody lives here in Fort Wayne or just outside of Fort Wayne, and we all work here and like it here. So.
Yeah, I love that. Well, it sounds like it's going to be a great time this week at the Home and Garden Show. So thank you so much for coming in and chatting with me, Hunter.
Yep, thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. And if you would like more information about Fire and Ice Heating and Cooling, we'll have their website listed below. Visit them at the Home and Garden Show to get your questions answered, and I'll see you after the break. This segment sponsored by Fire and Ice HVAC.